Really wanna know, I'm full of self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey everybody, what's up? Peetz actually did only a 2 hour live this time. I thought he'd still be live, but he isn't. So we're gonna get into it. Thanks for joining me. A lot of people are used to the late night streams that we do because of Peetz, and etc., etc., etc. Well, thanks for joining. We're gonna get into this. Let's go. Hey Lindsay, Sasha, a fish. What's up? How you doing? We also have Shara, Ziggy, Jack T, Polly, Mrs. J, Tip Top, Shiera, what's going on? Nina N, what's up? You been outside today? Mm-hmm. All right. Is he gonna talk about who was that official that got caught at the airport stealing luggage? I mean, that's like the U.S. nuclear official accused of stealing another suitcase from airport. Like seriously? Wait a second. Is this? Wait a second here. OMG, that is. Whoa, hello. Okay, I gotta show this picture. Sam Britton, or is it Brighton? Oh, Sam Brinton looking good in that necklace and that red top, Sam. I mean, ooh la la, ooh la 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 lee. Ooh la 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 lee. What is this? I didn't see this. Okay, let me share my screen. We gotta show this. I mean, Sam, I didn't expect this from you. Okay, wait a second. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Nuclear energy official Sam Brinton, who was charged with stealing a Vera Bradley suitcase, has been accused of swiping luggage at an airport for a second time. Ooh la 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 lee. Ooh, sexy. Wow, look at that necklace. Look at that red top. I mean, come on now. Who's this? There she is in that red dress. Hey, Jack T, what's up? Auroris, what's going on? So this is the second time? Is Vera Bradley that good? I don't know. Let me check out Vera Bradley luggage. Is it that expensive? Ooh, it is expensive. For a Vera Bradley twin set, like a carry-on or small and large, you're paying like $800. We need a hand check. I mean, hey, listen, look at that. Ooh la la. Who is who? Who is that? Sam. Mm-mm-mm. It's kind of old lady vibes. Really? You think so? I don't know. But Sam, you're looking good in this red. I'm telling you, Sam. Ooh la 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 lee. Look at that necklace. Look at that bright lipstick. All right, Sam. Enough of Sam. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna watch some Peetz. We're gonna watch some Peetz here. We're gonna see what he talks about. Is he gonna talk about Sam Brinton? Maybe he is. Maybe he won't. All right, let's get into it, everybody. Let me share my screen once again. We're gonna check out what Peetz has to say. Let's go. Yup, Sam can get it on. He got the dong. Sup, Allison?
Hey, Ghoul. Hey,
I see.
congratulations on being first.
Sup,
Hey,
Doriel?
Chunk. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Kelly. St. Ratty. Mama, 4 boys.
We're back. Peetz, is he having a brown shirt on? Of course.
Emmy, CL.
Peetz, brown shirt and all, and he's got the meat. Do you know I labeled this live watching Peetz's meat live? I mean, that sounds kind of dirty.
Jurgers,
What's
Leo,
he cooking?
Mond, Bunny,
He's cooking meat.
Anunnaki, Matt B, Ange.
That's what he's cooking.
Michaela.
What can brown do for you? It can do a lot of things.
Mercedes.
It hides a lot, actually. Hey, Melanie Sass, what's up?
Hey, Mimi. Finally back to being on time. Can't stay long. My mom and I have our own Downton Abbey addiction, but have a good stream. Sounds good, Chunk.
Really? He has a jar of open spaghetti sauce on the counter for 6 weeks? Yikes.
Nothing set yet. I will go down to visit my mom around Christmas. I'm just not sure the exact day I will go down yet.
Mm-hmm.
Having nuggets. Having some nuggies. Hey, Jenna. Hey, plain cheeseburger.
Have your nuggies, Peetz.
Here to support me. Thanks, sunshine. What's cooking? Nothing yet, but soon.
Am I happy to watch Peetz? Peetz or Chantal or, DLF. Whatever happens, happens. You saw crack? Okay. All right. Ass crack for days. For days. So he has Clubhouse Meatloaf. Gotcha.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf. That's why this is a Meat Live.
Mm-mm. Oh, I get it. Instead of Meatloaf, it's Meatlive. All right. I see you, Peetz.
Can you roll your eyes back when you say plain cheeseburger? Hey, Triggers.
Fatima says he seems down. I think Chantal told him something.
I got paid. Sharing is caring. Thank you very much, Triggers.
What
Thanks for the
would
super chat.
she be telling him? I wonder.
Why do you want me to how many members? 420 something still. Anunnaki, I think.
Where is Natter these days? I have no idea.
I didn't check if I got any new members.
I wonder why he's
Last I looked, it was like 429. But it's probably actually gone down a little bit. From people canceling subscriptions, I would guess. I would bet. Hey, Lime. Hey, lady. How am I? Yeah, I'm okay. Ketchup, brown sugar, soy sauce. I don't think I actually have brown sugar.
Oh, you lost connectivity? Was that a seasoning packet? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have any brown sugar.
Have we seen Natter since the Colombian woman Angelica? Yes, the Colombian lady was 10 days ago, and he was live 5 days ago. So we did see him since the Colombian lady.
Hey, Steph. I will probably need to get some soon. Next time, when I get paid, I'll pick up. What if someone can't afford the subscription? That's fine, Michaela.
He's down.
Hey, Ariel. Like if people can't afford or just plain don't want to pay, that is totally fine. I don't mind it at all.
For sure, Polly. Another no-show.
Yeah. I'm not going to guilt people for not giving me money.
Exactly.
Shit, the only reason I have memberships going is because people guilted me into letting them pay me. So
Okay, Peetz, don't act like it's such a bad thing.
Recommendation. So yeah, when I get paid, I'll do a bigger grocery order and I'll get some like brown sugar and other shit with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Porch Drifter. Secret to Meatloaf is using Frosted Flakes instead. Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Hate you no more than I hate my members. Hey, Zaza.
You remember at Tony's Toes? Remember when we saw Tony's Toes, as in Tony from Montreal Tony? Red Light Tony? His toes look awfully familiar to Salah's toes, just saying. Yeah, Peetz needs to shave his head. He really does. He could have that look.
What am I making? Do I like mashed potatoes? Generally, like I'm not huge. I'm not keen on mashed potatoes, honestly. Hey, Insanity.
Smash that like button, people.
Hey, Maria Tara.
I'd appreciate it.
Sweet potatoes? Hate sweet potatoes. Hey, Killer Queen. Was Chantal live earlier? Seem a little off. I mean,
He can go on Feed Finder
maybe a little bit.
and get that rent money. Or his feet Danny. He looks absolutely fine shaven.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah, he'd look absolutely fine shaven. He would be a finely shaven man.
Come on.
He seems down, low energy. Michael Chiklas. Let me check. I'm gonna Google this.
There we go.
Oh, Michael Chiklis. Hey, I know this face. Where does he star in? Or what does he star in? Let me check his IMDb. Coyote? What? Okay.
Salmon
The
croquette
Shield.
pastries? No. Doesn't sound like the kind of thing that I would enjoy, frankly.
Oh, he was a thing in Fantastic Four 2005. Okay. And No Ordinary Family. He was also in Parker. And The Comish.
I am very particular. Do I have enough cat food? Yes, living Spoonie. I do have enough cat food. At the very least until payday. I've still got like 7 cans of cat food left.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I've still got seven big cans of cat food left. So that'll last me another that should last me like another 2 weeks at least.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Again, after I get paid, I will be hitting up a pet food store, just because I do want to get getting a little bit low on crunchies. I should have enough crunchies until payday.
Yeah, exactly, Jack T.
One of those chopper things where you just put the veggies on it. Oh, the slap chop. You want to get me one of the slap chops?
Yikes, Ziggy.
Gonna get Starbucks? No. Sounds too long for 2 cats.
All right, let's see if these are going to
2
be
weeks,
finally
that sounds
chopped.
too long for 2 cats. What, like?
Kimberly Ann says Chantal should be supplying him money with money for the cats. Yeah, she should. But is she?
Yeah. Big can, like they're tall cans of cat food. So.
Okay, can I say one thing about this? Okay, so you have big cans of cat food that's wet, right? So how often is he changing the wet cat food, or is he putting it in the fridge? So does he like scoop out a little bit, put it in a plate, and then put the rest in the fridge? Or is he dumping all of it, and then whatever the cat eats, and he just leaves it there? Does he know like it'll go bad if it's left out? For too long, maybe even a couple hours. Each can should last 2 days. Yeah. But it's been a while now. It's been almost 6 weeks. Yeah, I don't think he. I'm kind of iffy if he refrigerates this this chicken stew. I don't know about that. I don't think he cares. He probably sees the cat food still, probably on the plate, and then he's like, "Oh, they still have the food." But you gotta know, if you're gonna give wet food, it'll spoil. Like, you need to really take care of cleaning that up properly so the cats don't get sick. Yeah, I think they will just throw it whole on the plate, and whatever happens, happens. Exactly, Sasha. It goes rancid. You got to be good and know your cats, and have a good feeding regimen if you're gonna do dry and wet. No wonder they keep doing the temptations, which I believe is just once in a while it's fine, but all the time, nah.
They're tall cans of cat food. So. They're eating enough. Don't worry. They are eating enough.
If you say so, Peetz. Yeah, exactly, Mary.
They are getting enough food. Don't worry about that.
For sure, Beaker. Dry food occasionally helps the cat's teeth. Yeah, those cat treats are terrible.
I'm not going to starve the cats, Yep, I know. Small chunks. Yeah.
Does Temptation Treats have grain?
How am I getting worse at cutting onions? I was getting better at cutting onions. Now I'm getting worse at it somehow.
All right, so here's the thing. She buys grain-free wet cat food, but the Temptation Treats are not grain-free. They actually contain brewer's rice. but I'm sure Chantal didn't check on that. So you have brewer's rice in the Temptations, but yet the wet is grain free. But isn't that kind of defeating the purpose? Yeah, I think Dynamite, he prefers the knife he's used to and whatnot. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna cut the onion proper. Greenies are great. Yeah, greenies are great. Sup, Just by JC, what's going on? Welcome.
Fine,
Right,
you're not SJM. I get the picture. Stop
greenies
spamming.
rice is good. Yeah,
Annoying little prick.
for sure, Melanie.
Pizzas are somehow more annoying. Pizzas are more annoying because you want pizza.
You wish you had snow?
God.
No,
I just cannot.
that's because you're cutting it wrong, Peetz.
For the life of me, I cannot keep the.
You know what you should do? Is you should watch a video on how to cut onions properly. But I think his inherent fear of the blade is keeping him away from that, amongst other things. Like, even if you probably saw the video, you probably wouldn't even cut that because you probably would think he'd still get cut.
Onion chunks together anymore.
Rideshare. Yeah, he needs to get a better knife overall. Smash that like button, everybody.
Onions made me cry again. Get back to it. There's fucking nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can fucking do. I can't even fucking put it like here on live, like here on my phone. I can't even switch it to a fucking members only or like a fucking subscribers only chat. I don't even have the option of going to subscribers only chat with this.
Hey, Renee, what's up?
When I'm on my live on my phone, I can't do a single fucking thing about this asshole. Fuck off!
Oh!
You got your rage. You can leave now.
Okay, 12 minutes in.
I gave you your rage. You can now leave. We good? Nope. Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do about this sort of piece of shit fucking...
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Absolute fuck knuckle of a shitwad. This absolutely, like, this legitimately bad human being. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do about this legitimately bad human being.
OMG. He just like went straight full like 0 to 100 real quick.
Members only or like a fucking subscribers only chat. I don't even have the option of going to subscribers only chat with this when I'm on my live on my phone. I can't do a single fucking thing about this asshole. Fuck off!
And there you have it, folks. Peetz 0 to 100. Lindsay says, I'm
Good try,
glad
Cynthia.
he can't drive now.
What happens
Think
if you
about
like?
it.
Yeah, doesn't really work very well. Hey, Perry.
Right, Sasha? Yikes. All right, is that his third egg?
Get in that one.
Is that his third egg he's ever cracked? I believe so. He needs to get laid. His poor neighbors, right? At least it's not too late at nighttime.
Oh, come in. Ooh, that one broke pretty much perfectly. All right.
Right, Kimberly.
And actually, give me a second. Gotta blow my nose real quick. So give me just a minute here.
Wait until he's on hormones. Yikes. I mean, he needs to really figure out why he does that and better that situation. He does, Theresa. Dorial says, it's not that serious, Peetz. This is how you can tell someone's never been through anything. Low tolerance to minute stress.
And wash my hands.
Hopefully his loaf will be better this time. The last time we had like chunks of onion sticking out with like meat grease all over the place. Sup, silent lurking kitty. How you doing? Melanie Sass says both him and Chantal have coping mechanisms of 5-year-olds. Yes. He used a meatloaf seasoning this time. We might be in luck. Right. We might be. Or not. We'll see.
There we go. That's better.
He frustrates himself. Exactly. He does frustrate himself. He could make porcupine meatballs, I guess.
Yeah, you're not S-Jam. We got the fucking picture. You can fuck off. Please, just fucking leave. For fuck's sake, just please, for the love of fuck. Leave. Please, leave. Please. I am fucking begging you. Leave me the fuck alone. Please, just leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Go the fuck away. Get the fuck out of my life. Go get a fucking life. Do something more interesting than be fucking boring ass, tedious fucking waste of space.
Yup, Peetz. Exactly.
On my toes.
Sure.
Hi, toe dance.
Who's he talking to? He's talking to, of course, the infamous Thursday Lane that brigaded Chantal's React earlier, a few hours ago, and is now brigading on Peetz.
Just block. I do block. I block. And 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 I block. I block them 1,000 times. They come back 1,001. Because they have nothing better to do with their life than make 1 million alt accounts.
Right, Ziggy? What he should do right now is actually just go upstairs, go on his laptop, and change it to subscriber mode. That's all he needs to do. Or in fact, just bring his laptop downstairs so that if this ever happens, he could just turn subscriber mode on.
They've literally nothing better to do with their time than make a million alt accounts in order to be boring ass fucking loser.
Mary, it's very actually hard to ignore Thursday Lane because Thursday Lane will have like five or so accounts in the chat all at the same time, just spamming the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Hey, Middle Cat. You learn from the best. Yeah, or you could just delegate a mod. Like one of the Trinity would be good. Alright, so what is he doing now? He's measuring. Maybe she'll annoy him into getting a job. Yikes. Salah did not delete Thursday's trolling today. I think he was deleting it most those, but what happens is that Thursday Lane just has up to 50 accounts. So when you block Thursday Lane, you gotta block another 49 accounts, and I think Salah just wasn't up on the up and up because the chat has never been opened until now, until today, because ever since he's been around, yeah, she's never had an open chat.
Yeah, looks about right. Maybe even a little too many, but whatever.
Yeah, if you've ever been brigaded on by Thursday Lane, you know Thursday Lane is super fast, and you're blocking, unblocking, and blocking, and it's just account after account after account, like it's happened here. Yeah, and it goes crazy quick. It's happened with my channel, but I know what to do. That's why we don't see Thursday Lane in here. Yeah, Thursday Lane isn't a bot, just a troll that loves to get a riser reaction out of anybody in the girlverse.
I probably should find where
Hey, Martinez.
whisk.
What's up?
This would be a lot easier with a whisk than it is with a fork.
All right, go Peetz, go.
Fork is fine, yeah. It would just be easier with a whisk.
Yeah, Thursday was in Chantal's chat. She just was ignoring while Salah was desperately blocking to no avail.
Okay, cats are fine. Using hands. I know I'm supposed to, but
Salah is your boyfriend. Yikes.
Nah, it's gross. Oh, and actually, kind of think that I need to have the
Right?
get the onions tossed in as well.
For sure, Reaper Girl. So what did YTR do to Thursday Lane? Yeah, I expect Thursday Lane to be in this chat at any moment, at any time. For sure, Jackie G. At least he's washing his hands.
I don't know. There's cat fur on the counter.
Ew. If there's cat fur on the counter piece, then wipe it off. Yeesh. Talk about not cleaning, man. Holy crap. So you're telling me you're... Ew! Yo, did you see that? He just said there's cat fur... Okay, let's hear this again. He's making a meatloaf. Let's hear this again. He said there's... OMG, so he did put some of it in the meatloaf. And then the rest he's like gonna throw out because there's cat here. If there's cat here, that means you just put cat here in your meatloaf.
I don't know. There's cat fur on the counter.
And then he does it again. There's still some outside, and he just like puts it in. Ew, that's gross.
Alright.
Right there. Why would you do that? Exactly, Lindsay. Ew.
Stop coming out of the bowl, you stupid bits.
Ew, you just said there's cat here on the
You'll never
counter.
get it mixed like that. I know. But it's
No.
doing it by hand is gross. It's a gross texture.
It's a cat loaf
Just
now.
use this concoction as a face mask.
Not a meatloaf, it's a cat loaf. Faith Lane says, hey, what's up, Faith Lane? Fur loaf? Yeah, cat loaf, fur loaf. And there goes another chunk he puts back in. Ew. I am not eating that. With all that cat here. What else is in there?
Gonna need some gloves. Get in there.
Because of unwiped counters.
Put it all in a gallon-sized Ziploc and squish it together to mix it. No messy hands. Use your toes.
Right, Melanie says. Cat fur is part of him and Chantal's diet at this point. Exactly.
Twinkle Toes, I'm making meatloaf. Yeah.
There you go, Peetz.
Hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Do you use a bowl? It's easier. Yeah.
Boom. Probably the bowl is dirty. He just didn't want to wash it.
Yeah, I hated that. Did not enjoy doing that. That's so gross.
He does need a bowl. I still can't believe this. He tried. Lack of macho is mind blowing. Look at the size of those onions. Those onions are gonna
I wonder if
forever.
maybe I should get like some packs of rubber gloves or something just so they can send your cat making biscuits and need that shit. Why is the hamburger that color? I don't know. Not cut.
That's some chunky ass onions. Yep.
Worcestershire. Run some Worcester? Yeah, I suppose I could throw in some Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Maybe he did mean rubber gloves, just because with latex gloves you can still feel the texture of the meat and the onions and everything else. He needs to mix that more. He does. That was not a mix, in my opinion. He needs to do it a lot longer. It's not mixed at all.
And I will actually need the ketchup in a minute.
The onion chunks looks like Chantal's toenail clippings. They do. Sorry if you're eating.
The Worcester.
Reaper Girl says that hand towel probably has cat hair all over it. I'm gonna agree.
Yes to the meat.
He learned nothing from the first loaf. Exactly, he didn't. That's why he keeps doing this. He didn't learn anything.
Food processor? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Don't be scared of it. It's dead. It's just... It's a texture that I don't like.
It's all good, Melanie. Did he like it?
Spatula and food processor and put it on low.
He ate it. Pause and pose.
Medium setting.
The first time.
I figure I'm probably good to get to the. Isn't crack legal in Canada? No. Crack is not legal.
Has he mentioned doing laundry? No.
I don't think it's even decriminalized up here.
Why would he think crack is still a huge criminal offense?
To the wall to see if it's ready.
He should spray those tins. He should, but he don't care. Is ass crack legal in Canada? I guess it is.
Figure out how to tax it. Should be all set by February.
Kay does a better meatloaf than Peetz. Kay does.
You know, I'm gonna tell my mom that you people made fun of the throw the spaghetti at the wall thing, and she's gonna be very disappointed in all of you.
Those onions sticking out, yeah. It's his special meatloaf.
Exactly.
Peetz's special meatloaf. Meatloaf surprise.
Your mom told you the same thing? Exactly.
Right. We're gonna have meat soup surprise. I'm sure of it. I haven't watched any of this, so this is my first time, but we'll see. Exactly, Nightmare. You would think he would kind of know now when his spaghetti will be done instead of throwing stuff at the wall.
Step in the right direction. Thanks, Lynn. Take photo of meat and leave on doorstep at police station. That seems like a bad idea. All right.
What's he going to eat with it? No idea. Maybe just that. I'm sure people are dying to eat at Peetz's house. He's fixing potatoes. Did he fix potatoes?
All right. I probably should have turned the oven on already. Whoops. All right. So last time I did this, I got differing club eggs. Oh, hey, Suffoking. Oh, hey, Lambo.
Right, Ziggy. As Ziggy says, Peetz, he won't let anyone over. He's frozen in fury. Doesn't have friends because he refuses to get proper treatment. His counselor should be working on his. Exactly.
Didn't preheat. So last time I did this, I got differing opinions on how long to put it in for. At what temperature.
Oh boy, here we go. I did see that, Ziggy. Some extra cat here on top.
So I'm actually going to add the ketchup now.
Yeah, the Trinity has not been in Chantal's chat ever since the mass exodus.
Going to put it for 375 for 45 minutes. Or an hour. Well, actually, no. It's these are two small ones, so $3.75 for 45 minutes. Cook yours for an hour. I imagine yours, Amy, are probably like full-sized ones.
Oh, you use tomato.
Mine are sort of like mini loaves.
Does Peetz have a social
Individual
worker?
size loaves. So
Peetz has like I don't know what the credentials of the person he has, but he talks to somebody over the internet once a month.
Cook yours for an hour. I imagine yours, Amy, are probably like full-sized ones. Mine are sort of like mini loaves, individual size loaves. So I figure for these, they probably won't need as much attention, as much time.
Meatloaf is good wrapped in
Better when the
bacon.
meatloaf is a bit crunchy on top. Yeah. Last I saw Sam, he was upstairs. Never really had meatloaf in the UK. We don't really make it.
Wow.
Hey, Mick, Hubris loves you.
I am so surprised that Morocco got past Portugal. Portugal had a pretty good team. France got past England.
Jenna once had diarrhea at the Met Gala and got kicked out.
He needs a referral to a psychiatrist. Yeah.
Haven't had meatloaf in forever. Would love to make it.
Argentina won.
Hey, Pebs.
Yup. So the semifinals will be Argentina,
I use
Croatia,
breadcrumbs,
France, and
Amy.
Morocco. Can you imagine if Morocco wins? Wouldn't that be something? I don't know. Of all these teams, I'm hoping that Argentina comes through. Yeah, France did win.
Grits. I did not use grits.
Sasha says Sam is recovering from the Cirque du Soleil act you pulled, Peetz. You mean like BBJ is recovering from the Cirque du Soleil?
Thanks, Fondue. Panko is decent breadcrumb. Yeah, Panko's fine. Panko is sort of like the default, I think. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Michelle.
Exciting though. Exciting playoff
J-Dub.
events.
Let's drink some water. I've got some water to drink.
I never thought Morocco would go this far. Yes, it was. It was BBJ.
I overslept.
Is this a second?
Bottom degree. Maybe.
Is this a second Meatloaf? What do you mean? This is his second time doing Meatloaf? Yeah.
Again, Sammy. She has to return at some point, if only to renew her visa. Like, it's like, hey, Shelly Ray. Thanks for the super sticker, Shelly Ray. Thank you so much. Ketchup? Yeah, I put ketchup on them already. Yeah, it's like, what if she doesn't return? I mean, she has to. The visa she got was for a specific time frame. She would have to return in order to apply for a more long-term visa. So, you know, even if she decides that she wants to live over there permanently, she'll have to come back for like at least a month. You know?
For sure, Daphne. If he wants to see a psychiatrist, there has to be a referral, right? And yeah, walk-ins are not going to do that first meeting. And you need to have some sort of like rapport with whichever MD you're speaking to. Well, Peetz is not worried at all.
Apply for an extension.
if Chantal comes home or not. Because if anything happens, he could just go live with his uncle.
Steph, that I'm not sure about. Whether she can apply for an extension, I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if she can apply for an extension. But like I said, I'm pretty sure she'll be coming back at least temporarily.
Right. Okay.
Had a ramen noodle and cheese stick and milk for dinner. Cool. Ketchup. It's not ketchup, Amy. It's not ketchup. I picked a zit. All right, so I went in at 7:15. So, no, just picked a zit.
Right, Sasha. He would rage at a psychiatrist just like he rages at his chat when they try to help him.
So I figure give it 20 minutes and then I'll put potatoes on. I'll just boil potatoes.
Facts, Teresa. Big facts. Living with family at his age would be tough. Exactly.
So I got caught up on another webcomic last night. I've been trying to get caught up on some of the webcomics that I fell behind on. So last night I got caught up on Sidekick Girl. I actually just did like a full binge of the full, I did a binge of the full series. Didn't take too long to do a binge. Took me like 3 days to binge the whole thing. 3 or 4 days to binge the whole thing. Who does that one?
No wonder he was groggy, because I think he woke up like maybe an hour or two before this live stream.
There's a couple women. I forget their names. Laura and I don't remember the other name. So yeah, I don't remember the names of the women who did. It hasn't updated in a year and a half. So like the women who did Sidekick Girl, because year and a half, it seems. I did not check out. I haven't actually even read Paper Girls. It's one that I know I should, but just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, Sidekick Girl, it hasn't updated in a year and a half. So I suspect that it's probably pretty much just defunct at this point. They didn't make any announcement of it being defunct. What percentage of comic book creators are women? That's hard to say, come Fondue.
Well, I'm sure
there are a lot of women who make comics.
Figure it out.
One issue, though, is that there's a relatively small number of women who act.
I think he hasn't started the car in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, just I.
One issue, though, is that there's a relatively small number of women who actually who actually get jobs at the major comic publishers. So, like, there's quite a few comics. There's a fair number of webcomics I read that are,
Does he drive? No, he does not. He doesn't even have a license.
Made by women. Women who would never get hired at Marvel or DC or Image or Dark Horse, even Action Labs. Not that anyone should ever actually want to work at Action Labs comics, because they'll never get their fucking money.
Yikes.
Women can write for indie comic book. Sorry, because like 3 writers at a time. Kinda Canyon. You're not wrong on that.
Where's Bay to come over and drive it? Exactly.
Does tend to be
exactly Nightmare. Where?
It's gotten a little bit better.
Can
3 writers,
Peetz,
1 series, and headbutt.
good question. Can Peetz ride a bike? I actually don't know. You'd think normally that the answer would be yes most of the time, but then we're dealing with Peetz here. So you never know.
I feel like that has gone a little bit better in terms of like more writers being allowed to write at each publisher at a given time. Because for a while, yeah, like it was, you know, for kind of a long time, it was kind of just like
Peetz needs a DLF bike. He does.
each publisher had 3 people writing, 3 writers at a time.
Hey, wait a
Who
second.
just
What is
wrote
that?
fucking everything.
Oh, he's gonna have potatoes with it. Look at him go.
You know, like back in the day, like Brian Bendis used to write like 10 comics a month, you know? Thanks, Sofa King.
An adult tricycle, yes. I see, Melanie. Yeah, you would think a lot of people would know how to ride a bicycle, but some people don't. They never learned.
It does feel now like Marvel and DC both allow more than 3 writers to do every comic. Yeah, they've still got the writers who do a shit ton. From what I can tell from solicits,
He needs a green vegetable. He does.
oh shit,
He really does.
Who's the guy who's doing Moon Knight right now? And that strange Jed McKay. From what I can tell, Jed McKay seems to be somebody that Marvel lets do a lot of things. After my buddy Mark Flintstone, I know things have changed because that was a wild one. Jed McKay does seem to do quite a few comics at Marvel. Does seem to write a few at Marvel.
For sure, Jackie, he does.
One of the Damala women came out. Cool, I guess. I don't know who that is. This is Meatloaf? Yes. Yes, Barney. The meatloaf is in the oven.
Meatloaf in oven check. Oh, you were cleaning your pupper?
Yeah, it's like
sweet. Hey, Key, what's up? How you doing?
At the major comic exclusive publishers, by which I mean like Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, a few others like that. At those publishers, women are still very much in the minority. Yeah, they're starting to get more, but they're still a relatively small in number. Webcomics, there's a lot more women. And also like comics that are published by major publishers like Penguin Random House and shit like that.
I have no idea
to be
about these
more willing to use to publish by women. So like Raina Telgemeier. Raina Telgemeier just absolutely slaughters anything that Marvel and DC put out. Laura Olympus got a fucking billboard in Times Square.
It's pretty to hide veggies and meatloaf and other dishes if you don't really like them, yeah.
Friend sent me a BIPOC queer trans graphic novel. I should send it to you. I've never read it. What's the name of the book? Come Fondu. Would I work for DC or Marvel? I wouldn't really want to work for either of them anymore. Did I try Mark's Dread series? No, I've never read any Dread.
Daphne says, I bet he is constipated. He doesn't eat proper. Lee, I guess, doesn't seem to drink a lot and gets zero activity. I'm sure he gets a lot of activity. Daphne, just not the kind you're thinking about.
Archie? No. Yeah, come fondue. What was the name of the comic you were sent? Yeah, would it work for Archie? I don't think so. Zombie, hi. I hope you're well. Thank you very much, Zombie. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, I'm doing okay. What happened to my nose? I picked a zit. Just
His right arm is fit. Indeed, it is Nightmare 22. Indeed, it is.
Warriors by my friend Gross is also almost finished. But Society Killing Cops. My ideal living area? I don't know. Don't pick the zit. I know, Jenna. I know. Sorry, Barney. State of Boston is our neutral zone. Hey, Shirley. Boston is a state.
Why is he looking like that?
Oh, fair enough, Confondu. Yeah, next professional picker. Oh, shut up, Uber Eats. Uber Eats trying to get me to use their service.
He could buy frozen
I
fruit.
picked a zit, Smokey. I picked a zit.
He's...
Am I gonna need to like pin a comment? Yes, I picked a goddamn zit. Shut up about it. Groceries? No, groceries have not run out yet.
Ramona would have had that covered, right?
Write it on my forehead.
Uber Eats Mrs. Peetz. That rhymes. Uber Eats does miss Peetz. They want a piece of Peetz's paycheck when he's rolling in the cash. They want a little bit of Peetz in their life.
Pick the perfect spot, rent the nose. Yep.
Yes, new song.
Yep.
Coming
How's my
soon.
day going? Meh. Same as usual. So I rent to get price marker. I might need it might actually end up being better for me to get someone else to get it, but I don't know. Did you pick up the poo-poos? There's no poo-poos on the floor. There's a couple of hairballs.
Ew. So you mean it was hairballs this entire time and he wasn't picking it up? So is he saying that he didn't pick them up, these hairballs? Like they're still on the floor?
Who cares where Casey is? I don't know. I think both cats are upstairs. Both the cats are upstairs right now.
Daphne, I'm not sure about the internet, but I know that Peetz pays for his own phone line.
Vacuum stream? Hey, DG. Tell people you did a little cocaine, Millen. How long will the meatloaf last me? Tonight and tomorrow.
A fish burner, the name says. I'll take your slice and raise you one. Right?
Vacuum stream? Hey, DG. Tell people you did a little cocaine, Millen. How long will the meatloaf last me? Tonight and tomorrow. We'll have it tonight and tomorrow. I respond when you mentioned the flashlight. Meatloaf, yep, meatloaf is in the oven right now.
Right,
Hey,
Ileana?
Butler.
How could he?
Am I blocking Lambo? Never.
How could he not pick up the hairballs?
What's happening? Yeah, nothing much. See the clean apartment? If I ever get it clean, I'll let you see it. Don't know how likely it is that I'll ever get it, that I'll end up getting it clean enough to show, though.
Right, all the time in the world, nothing else to
It's a
do,
flan tribute.
and he still won't get it clean. What kind of person?
It's a small meatloaf. Yeah. 2 small meatloaves. It's 2 small meatloaves. One for tonight, one for tomorrow. Favorite hockey team? I mean, I don't really. Back when I did care about hockey, it was the Canadians, Montreal. Would I ever cut my hair? I should get it trimmed.
Facts, Lindsay. You see, when you live in Cornwall, you have 2 teams. Well, 3 really. But usually it's 2 teams that you will cheer for. You either cheer for Ottawa Senators or Montreal Canadiens living in Cornwall because you're about an hour away from both.
Barney says, every time you read my message, can you say Barney says before?
Those hairballs are now dried up hair
What do you
flats.
mean, Tyler? Well, yeah, they're
Right.
small loaves.
And we got another stretched out collar.
The apartment would make me feel better. Meh.
Why is his shirts always so stretched out? I don't get it.
Barney, did I finish the singles virtual game? No. No, not even close.
That's what I'm thinking, Color Purple. He should clean 1 room per day. If you're stressed out or swamped, all you got to do is do it in sections. Like you clean a bathroom or 2 in a day. The next day you clean 1 room.
I didn't even finish the one character. Like, I didn't even finish the one character. Stuff I made a meatloaf once. It was just meat, nothing else, dry as hell. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me, honestly, Lambo.
Polly
meat.
says, or you cheer for the Cornwall Colts, Junior B, but they suck even worse than Peetz.
Just give me meat. I'm fine with just meat. Lambo eats dry steak with ketchup. So it just takes the ground meat package and puts it right in the oven.
Daphne says it's so sad he sits in this semi-decent sized home with 2 cats that aren't his, surrounded by someone else's stuff, no idea of their return. Exactly. He does.
Medium rare is how I always get my steaks from restaurants.
Fish or a fish?
But like barbecued, like when I actually like put them on the grill, I generally go rare. Or at least whenever my brother would be cooking. Like whenever my brother would be grilling steaks, I'd usually go rare. Barney says, "Why don't you make tacos one day?" I'm not really big on tacos, honestly. I am weird sometimes. Grandma used to put a can of cream
Facts, Jackie G.
mushroom soup in her meatloaf, and it made it so moist.
You gotta do that. Spot clean. Do whatever you can. Clean as much as you can. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I wonder why Stofa has perpetual diarrhea. Too white and can't handle seasonings. Pretty much, Barry. Am I a better cooker than my roommate? I would say probably not. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say she's probably still better than I am. How's job hunt going? It's not.
Yeah, he's not gonna get a
keep
job.
putting it off.
Exactly. You know what that means? If he's put off the job search, you know what that means? He's comfortable in his position. Something's gonna happen. Chantal's gonna come back, or he's gonna fall back on his uncle. Something like that.
Thanks, Melanie. Someone needs to make a compilation of me talking about Sofa King's bowels.
Does he talk about Sofa
Can you
King's
just supply
bowels?
because for me? No, Barney. Just inside the fridge? Nah. Did I see my roommate drag FFG? I did not. I want to make pizza one night. I don't know. I don't think I'll make pizza.
What uncle? His uncle that says he would put him up.
Like maybe, but
Push
I don't
comes
know.
to shove.
That's something, I'll have to think about. Certainly not happening before my payday, before I get my pay. What are we making to pair with the meatloaf? I'm just gonna boil some potatoes. Do I think I'm asexual? Nah. Do the reaction channels pay you a cut? If only.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shiara. Do I like tacos? Nah. Because I am weird.
He never watches Chantal, right? He doesn't.
The reaction channels no secret password.
That's what he says. He doesn't watch Chantal. He doesn't care.
Give me a second here. I just gotta do something real quick.
Yeah, exactly, Polly. I think that's what he's dependent on.
Just wanted to get that thing filled with hot water. See the kitties? All right. I'll go show the cats before I put the
He could go on ODSP. That would take years, and he hasn't even started. Well, he did start, but the testing hasn't been done. So there's just too much for him to do that he's not willing to do to get on disability.
what's at the potatoes on.
Do we get unemployment insurance, EI? Not if you quit a job. And that's what he did. That's why I said the worst thing for him to have done was to quit his job last year.
1 second. Hey, hippiesta. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. Hey there, Sam.
Yeah, you would have to get fired
What script am I working on for Christmas
or
this
laid
year?
off. Most
None.
likely laid off.
All right, and nah. I don't want to disturb her by turning on the light.
How cute.
She's sleeping, so I'm taking the light out.
Wait a second. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see. How was the approach?
All right, and nah.
It doesn't take years if you have a paper trail. Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't have a paper trail. And look at all the clothes on the floor.
I don't want to disturb her by turning on the light.
Is that Chantal's room? Yes, that is Chantal's room.
She's sleeping, so I'm taking the light out. Keeping the light off. She's not dead. Right? Yeah, I can see her fur moving. I can see her fur moving when she breathes. I can see her breathing. I just figured I'd double check. But yes, I can still see her breathing.
Mm-hmm.
She's old enough that, gotta be certain, because she could die pretty much any time.
For sure, Ziggy. All right, we're back to the kitchen that he hasn't wiped off any of the countertops. or the
He's
stove
sold. You have
top.
to make sure. Yep.
Look at him.
I'll grab wine and Pepsi. Never get over how fast we go up and down those stairs now. I move fast.
Sure, Peetz.
You thought I was gonna say
Jenna is single and ready to mingle. Step right up, Jen. Did I ever get drunk? No. No, I don't drink. What are we making?
Oh,
Meatloaf.
snap.
That would be a great time to clean the stove. Yeah, it probably would be. Do I believe in ghosts and the paranormal? Nope, not even a little. Did I listen to Ice Spice? Nope.
That speaks volumes. It does. Free healthcare, no paper trail. That's actually pretty sad, isn't it?
I have not.
Considering he has all the ability, everything, where he can literally, get access to a lot of good services that he won't take advantage of in like a positive manner.
Get two. Let's get two. Husband's favorite food is your meatloaf.
I smell him of oil and sweat.
How am I feeling? Nah.
Ziggy says he's so apathetic towards
Would I date an
everything.
American chick? If she lived in Canada, then sure.
True.
Am I broke? Nope. Well, no, Rebecca. What I mean is that, like, I want to wait until payday before I would, like, get the ingredients for a pizza. Just because I do worry about money in general. So side dishes, just gonna boil some potatoes. How's the meatloaf? I don't know. Still cooking. Jenna.
Daphne says, I can tell he's kind of worried. His carefree wake up, no job, fetch, Uber Eats for his friend days are coming to an end.
It's been, just over 20 minutes. It's not even halfway through.
I'm glad he has to figure something else out because obviously
Still cooking, Jenna. It's not even half done.
this couldn't last forever. Exactly, Nightmare.
Meatloaf and potatoes, yep. Pretty classic combination.
Smash that like button, people.
Best restaurant I've ever been to. In terms of like how good the food was, Philo's in Cornwall.
If you're just coming in, at least
Love
subscribe.
the food from Philo's. So good.
And then after that, it's what was it, Riverside or River City Pizza is where they love the pizza in Cornwall. Let me check.
It's about the only place where I ate the salad. Oh, happy birthday, Denise.
Riverside Pizza, Cornwall. So whenever they're in Cornwall, they go to Philos, Philos, or they'll go to Riverside. I think I remember they were at a restaurant. It was Riverside Pizza they were at, and he had that shark. Was it a shark? You know the shirt, the black one with the teeth on it that he wears? And I think somebody had called that place about them, and they got pissed off. Remember that from like a year and a half, nearly 2 years ago?
Most expensive meal I've ever had. That I'm not sure about. Such a meat and potatoes guy. Yep, I very much am.
Thank you, Silent. Appreciate it. But hey, if they're in Ottawa, they like to do Connors. And what's the other place that they like?
Fanciest restaurant I've been to? I don't know. There's Cornwall used to have a place called Fusion Bar and Grill. That was sort of a fancier restaurant. There's also a place, Truffle's Burger Bar, which was kind of a fancier place.
Well, if it's called Truffles, then why not?
Have I ever worn a suit? No, never worn a suit. Great color on me. Thanks. Hey, Charlotte. Do I like patin? Nah, I don't like patin now. Ruth Chris is the fancy version of Sizzler. What do I wear to funerals and weddings?
True, Ziggy.
If I ever go to a funeral or a wedding, I will let you know.
For sure, Daphne.
I've never been to either.
Or maybe his uncle is going to be okay with him lazing about as long as he's bringing him some income, i.e. YouTube.
Never been to a funeral, never been to a wedding.
This wish Jesus turns water into piss? What?
Yeah.
Listen.
I mean, I've never really been close to people. Like, I've never really had many friends.
Maybe Silent Lurking Kitty, his uncle is just like Rev's uncle. Very carefree, laid back, nonchalant.
And, you know, family is far away. Like, extended family is far away. You know, like, all my mom's family is in Scotland, so I don't have anyone that's sort of like close enough by. What is your go-to Felice order? Either chicken au gratin or chicken bruschetta. Usually the chicken au gratin is what I prefer, but sometimes I get the chicken bruschetta as well. I used to get the lamb chops from there, but they stopped serving lamb chops. Presumably, nobody was getting them. Oh yeah, I've been to Scotland before, and I'd love a chance to get back there.
You should start cooking with truffle butter. Yeah. Like the song or something else.
I do very much miss Scotland.
Wait a second. He should start cooking with truffle butter. Are you talking about the song or are you talking about something else?
For sure.
Lindsay, what are you typing? Do you know what truffle butter is? Isn't that Rick Santorum as well? Remember?
Mushrooms in Philo's chicken au gratin. Yep, there is. I pick the mushrooms off and give them to Chantal. That's what I always did. I would pick the mushrooms off and give them to Chantal.
I see. Memphis 10.
It was amazing. So beautiful. Yeah, Enbar's a nice city. Enbar's a nice city.
Where the hell would Peetz get truffle butter? Think about that for a second, Lindsay. Where would Peetz get truffle butter, aka Santorum?
Bit bored today?
Think about that for a second, people.
Water is boiling. So let me just toss the pots in.
It could happen. You think they sell truffle butter on Amazon Nightmare? I don't think so.
The pots are in. The The tots are in. New Orleans is a place for great restaurants. Games tonight? Probably not. Probably no games tonight. Yeah, I feel like I need to blow my nose again. Damn it.
What is he making? He's making meatloaf. That shirt has holes in it? Yeah, pretty much all his shirts have holes in it. Maybe Peetz needs to go to Wicked Wonders
Sucks I have to wait to get paid.
on Bank Street. They sell truffle oil at independent grocer? I guess so. Some of you are way too innocent right now. So I won't say anything. But a lot of you are way too innocent to what truffle butter actually means. So I will not say a thing. I won't say anything. Hey, Marie.
Like this month is probably going to be like the biggest pay I've ever gotten. And it's like, I want it. I want to get my pay. I want to get my money. I want to get my huge paycheck. Let's see it for me and my husband that is also listening to you, but he is pretending to play something.
Right,
And he
Maria?
asked me- I said, bless you, team. You better even see. Yeah, it's one of those things. Which, how long did I play? December 21st. It's the 21st of each month.
Why the hell does his shirt have like these little tiny holes in it? And are those like clip marks?
Usually. 21st of each month is usually when you get paid.
Exactly, Daddy Kevin. There usually is.
Assuming it doesn't get delayed. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, come on.
Polly says, I don't know anything about your twisted versions of truffle butter. Probably not eatable, nor proper for children, I presume. Not proper for children, but it is damn well eatable. Mott's? You think it's
Let me have
Mott's?
it early.
Really? Yeah, baby, it is Mott's.
Should be paid bi-weekly. It would be cool. It would be cool if
Yeah, I think it might be from scratching.
YouTube did switch to bi-weekly, but well, that's dirty.
Right? Moth holes, exactly.
It's the most I've ever had in my bank account. I don't really remember.
Right, G. Sarosa?
You mean fortnightly? Yes, Steph. Or tomorrow we will pay more, we love you. No, Candy. You say that, Candy, but you're not even a member. Like, oh, we'll all pay more. You're not paying jack shit. Asking what someone has in their account isn't nice. I remember.
You're welcome, Maria.
I've mentioned before that I was in a comic book group in college, briefly. There was a guy who came to the first couple of meetings, or came to a couple of meetings. At one point, he blatantly tried to, he was pretty clearly trying to hit on one of the girls in the group. And, he was doing it by talking about, how much money he has. And, he pulled up his bank account on his laptop.
Yeah.
To show how much money he had in his bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Suffice to say, The woman was not there. The girl was not terribly impressed.
Facts, Serato. Big facts.
You don't come on with a leisure suit and rolling around in catch on the 21st, I swear. Why is your hand where you were? It's not bruised. Oh, that's not a bruise. That's just like it's burn healing up still.
Used to be a burn. No, Polly wants to investigate Urban Dictionary, Polly. Urban Dictionary.
The hell can you buy for $1.99? I mean, not much, but you know, $1.99 doesn't get much, but 200 people giving $1.99 is close to $400.
Mm-hmm.
With my celebrity crush. I don't really do crushes anymore, Steph. I haven't really crushed on anyone in forever.
Wait a second. Didn't he talk about his crushes, his waifu crushes from like anime and stuff?
You know, I'll see a woman and it's like, oh yeah, she's good looking.
Who was his anime crush? And then somebody said something, and then he said something along the lines of course, I like real women. And it was just like super funny. Really, really funny.
But
so like booty do. Sure, Timber.
First thing I'm gonna buy with my paycheck.
As it compared to
groceries, and then I'll probably like cab down to the store to get some more cat food.
The more you know, the better.
Oh, that's Chantal's. Buy new shirts and more colors. I have a retirement account? Of course not, Zach. Of course I don't. That requires that requires being more responsible than I've ever been in my life. Am I ticklish? I just don't enjoy being tickled.
Mm-hmm. Lotion on the counter? Where?
Want to get any PC parts? Nah. I mean, my PC
What
is
is
fine.
that?
My PC is fine for what I need it for a while.
Pete's got a crush on the gummy bears.
Meet the right person is the hard part, but once you do meet and feel comfortable with that person, it is worth it.
Is that gummy juice?
Very well with a partner, and you would also be good.
Take care, gal Charlotte. Have a good rest.
Yeah, that's something that I definitely need to look into more. I really, really, really need to I really need to get off my ass. Well, stay on my ass, but I really need to get my shit together and look into finding a doctor for it.
Yeah, Marie, he did cut the onions huge as usual. I think he has the fear of the blade.
There's at least one woman trying to seduce you. Get a crush on me, Paul? Squid? No, I would not. I would prefer you not tickle me. I do not like being tickled. Retirement company was the first real job I had. Do I like living alone, or am I lonely? I miss my best friend. I miss my best friend.
Really?
I miss my friend.
She don't miss you. She doesn't miss you at all, Peetz. The only time she'll miss ya if you are a good option. And at this point in time, well, I guess he is still a good option because she's got to go home. But after that,
miss my friend. Where's Dandy? Yeah. Dandy tends to be pretty busy these days, I think. Dandy, I think, has like real life going on. So.
Yeah, exactly, Rado. She's not even thinking about him. She's living the life today with that 1.4K she got after weeks. Mm-hmm. Peetz is her crutch, and she is Peetz's identity. Good
My
point.
crush is my husband. Aw, still getting butterflies. Aw, and Mark Ruffalo. Know that you're a warm autumn, and for your shape, Empire Cut will be your best bet. Thanks, Tapwater. As for a poll, next time I'm live on my computer, I'll do that poll.
What's
The
the
crush
poll?
poll. Have I ever
Oh.
tried bubble tea? No, and I don't think that I would.
Mm.
That I ever will.
Hey, say less. Bubble tea is so good, though. He has to try. Come on. He is the fallback option. He's the option where she can totally insult him, move on to somebody else, like she did with BB, and then still, contact him here and there, and he'll still talk to her. So I wonder if Peetz is ever gonna get away from Chantal. Looking and judging by what I see right now, probably not. Bubble tea is not code for anything that I know of. Throw that shirt in the garbage, says Ziggy. Ziggy, this is like, I don't know, 1/6 of the shirts that he has, maybe 1/7, 1/6, 1/7. Can we even list the shirts he has? He has a gray one, he has like a blue one, then he has like a light gray / light blue one, he has this brown one, he has a darker brown one, he has the black shirt with the teeth, looks like shark teeth, he has the Dazzler shirt, and he has the Jubilee yellow shirt. And I think that's it.
Love to decorate the villa. It has so much potential. Meatloaf is overcooking. Not just yet. The meatloaf isn't overcooking just yet. It's not quite 45 minutes yet.
You like the cayenne pepper one?
$3.75 for 45 minutes. Hey, MG. What are we polling? People want to poll on how many of my viewers have a crush on me. Thanks, Candy. You're a cook, you know.
Mm-hmm. When I read this a fish, that didn't sound right. A fish was like, my mom used to be scared the balls would hit her in the throat. And I was like, what? No comment. But you know what? When I read what the reference was, I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm like, Thank you, Allison. But yeah, and that's pretty much all the shirts he has that I've listed. Right, a fish, right.
Suppose close enough to 45 minutes.
All right, let's see these Meatloaf's Peetz. Let's see what has become of this situation.
$3.75 won't do a burn so bad so fast.
Well, wow, that ketchup just stayed put, didn't it? Well, at least we don't got any soggy meat below.
Looks not very good. That'll be
Drum
fine.
roll. Those are flat meatloafs.
Under the broiler.
Ta-da. Dun, 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 dun,
Who's number two
dun.
for myself for tomorrow.
Ba-dum, ba-dum,
Yeah.
ba-dum, ba-dum.
I think the
Okay.
potatoes are done too.
Yeah, it's not a soup. He's learning, everybody. It's not a soup. Everything seems to have stayed in place. The top needs to be caramelized. He doesn't care. At least it's edible. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be edible.
You just had an Austin Powers number 2 work plan. Now we're at 350 internal. Hey, Steph there.
Ketchup looks cold. I would think the ketchup would have actually, I don't know, changed, but it looks literally as if nothing had happened. But that's just me.
Yeah, that thing about like spraying the meat, putting it under the broiler, probably not a bad idea. I'm not going to bother with it. 2 minutes into the broiler? Yeah, I know. It's just... Somebody's going to be mad you're a better chef cook than he is. Whatever.
Yeah, just edible. We're going to go up to tasting good soon.
Like I care. I'm not even trying to be better than anyone. I'm just trying to be better than myself.
What size he having with this loaf? Done. What size potatoes? Roseanne Bailey says, "Will you poll whether he beat Natter's chicken skills?" Sure, since you've said that. Okay. How should I poll it? Should I poll it as who's the better cook? Who is the better cook? A chef / cuisine. Should I poll it like that, Roseanne Bailey? How do you want the question asked? Who's the better cook, or who has better chicken skills? Remember, he eats potatoes plain. Mm-hmm. Will you do a poll if he beat Natter's chicken skills? So I should ask whose meal is more appetizing. Tell me, what specific question do you want me to ask, Roseanne? This will be a tie? Well, we're going to put in S-Jam.
Watching the White Lotus? Nope.
And we're also going to put in who else? We got to put in S-Jam, Peetz, Nader, and DLF. Hands down, Peetz. For sure, Jackie G. Okay, whose food is more appetizing? All right, that will be the question. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, everybody. Let me go back. Look at that. Okay, whose food is more appetizing? That doesn't look that bad, but it also doesn't look that good either. Like, yikes, pizza all the way?
Is it? Yes. Yes, it is, Rebecca. It is it. More accurately, I picked the zit. So it's a scab from me picking a zit.
All right. Asking now. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, you vote Tina Pigeon?
Beauty bite, I guess?
Bring on the butter. Exactly.
Definitely needs the, do I get tips in my arms? Not really. Definitely needs the brown sugar.
Ketchup should be a bit caramelized. That's what I was saying, Erado. It's the strangest thing. What kind of ketchup did he use? It's kind of like McDonald's French fries. You know, you could leave it alone for like a month. McDonald's French fries, you come back and it looks the same. I'm like, what kind of ketchup gets put in the oven at 350 and doesn't even change?
This bite's got onion in it. It's 5 types of Mrs. Dash.
Color Purple says Peetz all the way. Well, Peetz is a winning.
Hot bite. Yep, pretty good.
It was Heinz. Okay, no
Seasonings
wonder.
well.
Helen Smith.
I mean, maybe some additional seasonings, maybe. All right. Upstairs now. Heck. Another meatloaf I will put in the fridge after.
Right, Sunny. It's because it was made with love and truffle butter. You know, that's the thing, right, Polly? So I think there was a chef. Okay. Go wait 20 seconds if you're eating or you're gonna like throw up. But starting now, mute for 20 seconds if you're gonna throw up. Starting now. But there was a chef that was caught ejaculating on rice and was feeding it to customers. I forgot how they caught him, but I remember that story. Does anybody remember that?
I want to make meatloaf. Make my ketchup topping with Worcester and brown sugar and the ketchup. I kept breaking down. No, I haven't. The oven off? Yes. I did turn the oven off.
Hey, yo, what?
Heinz
the-
balsamic ketchup was good. Is meatloaf fresh? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yes, I'm sure the oven is off.
Sounds like a typical Taco Bell drive-thru to me, Monty. It pretty much is. Don't piss off fast food workers, okay?
Yeah, looks great. Thanks. How old am I? Ancient.
Okay. Give me another 30 seconds if you're freaked out or you're actually gonna throw up. But I tried Googling to find the article where that person, I think it was shrimp fried rice, he kept on like doing the nasty in and having people eat it because that was his thrill. But I Googled for that and I stumbled upon a Bustle article that says you can cook using semen, apparently. SEMEN. I'm serious. Is this Bustle article? You can cook using semen, apparently, where they actually give out recipes of how to make certain things like crepes and macho mojito and barbecue sauce and creme caramel. And it's this Twitter handle called at Semen Book. Are you serious? It's a Twitter at Semen Book that gives you these recipes. Like, this is, I've never seen this before. Like, holy shit. It's actually, holy crap, it actually exists. It's Semen Book on Twitter. And it says cooking with cum. WTF. Let's.
Put butter and salt on the potatoes? Nah.
This is why I
What
don't
do
eat
you
fast
want?
food. Oh man. Holy crap, this stuff actually exists.
I'll let you on camera in a few minutes, okay? I gotta eat first, Casey, and then I'll let you be on camera. Oh shit, Norma Jean. Merry Christmas. Here are some coin.
Oh hell no,
So nice
Lindsay.
to hear you are excited about this month pay. Keep growing your channel, doing these different types of lives. Thank you so much, Norma Jean. Hearts in the chat for Norma Jean. Will I share with the cats? No. They have their own food. They have their own goddamn food. This is my food.
It is Nightmare. But yeah, that's an actual Twitter with like over 2,500 followers.
Do I think it's okay to give cats ice cream? I mean, probably. I imagine it probably is.
That's a reference to BBJ's tub size of human vanilla ice cream that's probably still in the fridge. Most likely in the fridge, unless she threw it out. I don't think she threw it out though. But if you have been around for long, you would remember that Chantal has a human-sized tub of vanilla ice cream. Like when I mean tub, I mean like actual, like huge tub of ice cream meant for BBJ, as if a cat's gonna finish that off in the next couple of years.
I doubt it's harmful to them. Hold my fork the proper way just one time for Barney. No, Barney.
Oh hell
This
no!
is just how I hold my fork. This is just how I hold my fork. I don't know how else to hold it. That's a lot of food. Yeah. Just one time for Barney. Cat brain freeze vine.
Yep, she got the cotton candy for herself, right? Like Foodie Beauty has done a lot of
All
strange
cats are
things.
lactose intolerant. Are they?
A lot of strange things. Remember when she left in February? I can't believe it's almost been a year. But remember this year, February, she left and the tulips were around. Somebody like dropped off tulips and people implored her. Tulips are bad for cats. Tulips are bad for cats. And she still left the cats with the tulips in February. Do you guys remember that? Like some of the things that she has done. Were you ever on Your Mama's channel? Yeah, I did an interview on Your Mama's
Can
channel.
you feed a cat ice cream?
You should
Oh.
not be feeding a cat ice cream.
Oh, well. Shouldn't eat ice cream for the same reason it's not exactly healthy for humans. Can eat ice cream safely in tiny amounts.
Right, Polly?
So yeah, it's one of those things where like they can have a little bit.
I think they could have been orchids mixed up
They can
in
have a
them,
little bit of ice cream. It's fine.
errato, but it was a lot of tulips. Because remember, a lot of us were like, no, don't leave the cats with the tulips because they're poisonous. But she didn't care. And so many people are like, don't leave the cats with the tulips, those, because the cats are going to become curious. And any amount of those tulips are very poisonous to the cats. Just don't do it. And she still left.
Like salami as a treat. Exactly, Camion. You know, like how I got your nickname, how I got my nickname.
And she flushed them
Chantal.
down the toilet. Yes. Yes, you remember good, Daphne. She flushed them down the toilet when she came home. Yeah, she doesn't care. No care whatsoever.
Should buy for wearing in the house in winter, jogging outfit, training outfit. Meh. Fiesta. I already chopped veg in fresh or frozen. I've not chopped onions and other veggies in a while. It's fine.
No
It's
here,
not
no
like
there.
chopping an onion is like this big imposition, you know?
What did she flush down the toilet? Her bouquet of tulips and other things? Her flower bouquet she flushed down the toilet when she came back from Windsor.
It's fine.
And can you remember how she drove through back roads during a snowstorm? In her Kia, I was like, I would never even do that, even if I had a pickup truck or all-wheel drive vehicle. You don't drive back roads in a snowstorm. You could get ditched easily. You could be in a lot of pain.
Is it true you had rotting food in your locker in high school? I did not. I did not. I think I had a friend who did.
You had a friend who, what? Exactly, Nightmare.
Sticking your tongue out while chopping onions helps.
Peetz has said he has not seen a dentist in many, many years. He hasn't gone to to a dentist in like 20 years or so. I believe he said that like 3 weeks ago.
Made a chicken stir fry tonight. Oh, nice. Nice, Sapphire. My brother did. We were super poor and he was saving food, worried we wouldn't have enough to eat. Nah. That's rough. Can we watch Degrassi Junior High live? No. Does look good, and I'm a real foodie. Thanks, hippie. Rose on the spectrum, so that's a factor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never even brought food to school. Like, I never brought food to school.
Right, Daphne? You got stranded in a
Like, for lunches, I would either go to the mall or go home.
Yeah, I've been stranded a few places in a snowstorm. I'd rather stay inside than like risk driving because man, I've spun out before. Not like I've been in a vehicle that has spun out before. I've slid before. There's a lot of stuff that happens in snowstorms.
But in high school, yeah. Like, in high school. Sensory problems?
Exactly, Roseanne.
Not sure.
All right, vote now, everybody. I think I've given enough time for people to vote. And so I asked whose food is more appetizing, and by a slim margin, a lot of people are saying Pete's, followed by at 37%, it's Pete's. Next, it's 36% Natter. Really? You guys want Natter's food? Seriously? Wow.
Like, in elementary school, yeah, I brought food to school. But in high school, I never brought lunches. I'd either hit the mall or go home. Most kids here go to the chip shop.
Y'all don't play. Just a 1% difference between Pete's and Natter? Seriously? Oh, hell no. At least Pete's won.
It's pretty much what I always did. I hit New York fries.
His Anonymous is like DLF food unironically his deep dish pizza last week looked epic.
Eating up frozen falafels and fish sticks. Fair enough. Produce. In elementary school, we didn't have school food.
Yeah, y'all are bold.
Like, my elementary school didn't have a cafeteria. It didn't have prepared food. You had to bring your own. The exceptions being
Right,
I think
Polly?
Wednesdays and Fridays.
We got hit as well, Polly, in my area in the GTA. I had to like shovel some snow. At least it wasn't like a heavy load because then that would be something.
Or maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays.
True, Daphne.
Yeah, there was a hot dog day and a pizza day every week. Lunch break was max 45 minutes. I think mine was an hour. No time to go to the mall. The mall for me was like really close by. Like the mall, there was a mall really close to my school. So yeah, it's like a 10-15 minute walk to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
That's some dumpster diving food. Gross.
What's wrong with dumpster diving?
Any season 108.
Why is he saying gross when his own best friend Chantal used to dumpster dive with Rena?
The potatoes? No, Rebecca, there's nothing. I haven't even put salt on them yet.
Why would he be saying that? Where is King Cobra? I have no idea, Sonny Bizzle.
Favorite school lunches were burgers, pizza, Italian dunkers, and mozzarella sticks. Dumpster diving from Fred Meyer is a thing, and it's full of usable food. More for me.
Polygon Rung says that mall he's talking about has a Tim Hortons, Pizza, and Subway. That's it. Now there are more, but not 10 years ago, right? How times have changed.
Never send your children to parochial school. East Lee School College.
Is he talking about Maurice's? Polly, is he talking about Maurice's or at... No, is he talking about Cornwall Square that has Maurice's? Or someplace else? Off like Pitt Street? Or am I getting my malls mixed up? I think it was Maurice's. That's like the center point, right? That people would go to?
High school, yeah. In high school, yes, I did. Elementary, no. In high school, yes. Absolutely. A lot of people did. A lot of people would go to the mall for lunch. And I mean, some people did bring their own lunches. Some people did eat the... high school did have a cafeteria with like
Oh, down 2nd Street?
Prepared lunches.
You mean the one with the no frills? East Court?
Sounds like something out of Persona on Jelly.
Oh, so he's talking about East Court Mall. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I guess so. But if he's talking about East Court Mall, holy shit, that's the hood. Listen, if he's talking about East Court Mall, which is, you go east past 2nd Street and McConnell Avenue, that's like the hood. Yo, that's straight up hood right there. It's a strip mall. Okay, gotcha. Dawson's Creek. Hey, taking my spirit back. What's up?
That's on Ronnie McNutt. My mom was a dietitian, so I had to have a fruit and vegetable. And when I finally convinced her to let me get Lunchables, it had to be approved by her. We can only leave one day a month.
What's a strip mall? A specific type of mall that the stores are on a strip.
I don't know. I guess our school just didn't care what happened to us.
Like a strip of line, like
all
a straight
my friends
line.
had Gushers and fruit roll-ups and all the good cereal.
Rather than inside.
Only one nun. She was okay.
Did y'all watch No Jumper with Saji? We did talk about it yesterday. I was watching 90 Day Pillow Talk.
I had friends because I wanted their food.
Nice. Exactly. One level shops in a row. That's why it's called a strip mall, because it's like on a line, like a strip of stores. A line of stores. One after each other.
We all had school lunch, and if you didn't, you were weird. My school was a Beverly Hills 90210 vibe. They didn't care as long as we were in class.
Well, at least he's eating it all. So there you go. Peetz will eat his own food.
Went to parochial school, but the priests were hot, so it was fine.
Another condition of strip malls.
Need to go mow my lawn, but it's super hot and I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm so happy I don't need to mow a lawn anymore.
Yikes.
If I had to listen to music now, what would I put on? Just shit on my computer, just playlist.
Sure,
Radio?
Peetz.
Would not be radio. Yeah, I mean, I've just got like a bunch of songs on my computer. So just hit play on my Windows media player. Homeschooled my child. That's great. We could travel whenever we wanted.
If you're just coming in, smash that like button. Also remember, if you're a member of the channel, make sure that you look at the community tab, win yourself a prize.
How am I liking having company for dinner? Yeah. It's interesting. My husband listens to the same music for 40 years, the same 2 or 3 bands. I mean, for sure, there are bands that I've liked for a long time.
Good night, Marie. Have a good one. Take care.
You know, like,
No worries. Taking my spirit back.
I still enjoy Portishead. Been listening to them since 96. No, I never painted. I've been listening to the Heartless Bastards for a good 16, 17 years.
Good to know, Peetz.
Post-talk? I don't know. I don't even know what post-talk is, Zach.
What weird tongue thing? Well, him and Foodie have this thing that they do with their mouths.
Oh, Slipknot. I hate Slipknot. But I do also like finding new shit. Papa Roach. No, hate Papa Roach. Hated Papa Roach back in the day.
Really?
I always hated Papa Roach.
Papa Roach was so big, and the White Stripes, they were huge back then.
Post-rock.
Papa Roach, White Stripes.
Yeah, I like discovering new music. Sleigh Bells, St. Vincent,
Yep.
Priscilla On.
Uh-huh. Napster Peetz. Hey, I remember the Napster days. Holy crap, that just brings back memories to like 2003, 2004.
Sia Rose. Yeah, I do like Sia Rose. I like how they just sing nonsense. Yeah, like Sia Rose, some of their songs are in Icelandic. Some of them are just literal nonsense. And I can never tell which is which.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kira. Yeah, Hope Landic. Yeah.
Man, Napster used to be the ish. Yeah, he ate a whole mini meatloaf and a potato, and he has another one cooling down on the stove. I wonder if the cats have already gotten into it already. Probably.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot that it was Hope Landick. Um,
Oh, in the late 90s? Yeah, of course. Before LimeWire and Beershare and all those other ones came about. I remember those days.
spent a day in Jonesy's wheelchair in a green room once.
Definitely remember those days. At least he blows his nose away from the camera. Unlike Chantal. I voted S Jam. He used to
All
make
right, Casey, if you want
stuff.
attention, I'm ready for you now.
Right? S Jam's cooking wasn't bad at all. Like, he could cook some stuff. I remember that.
Mitski. Mitski, I think am I sick? I don't think I'm sick. Mitski, I think I've listened to a couple Mitski songs and just found they weren't for me.
Alright, people, smash that like button for me. It's been a long day. It's a Sunday.
It's my favorite chip.
Today marks 2 weeks before Christmas. Can you believe it? In 2 weeks from now, it'll be Christmas on a Sunday. Wow. So, 2 weeks exactly from now will be Christmas night. Imagine that. The year is almost gone, and then 3 weeks from now is New Year's. How time flies.
Some vinegar ruffles.
I can remember my first actual live stream of this year. We were doing throwbacks because, it's always slow during the holidays, but we're doing throwbacks. Wow, and look how time flies. Incredible. Incredible.
Am I forgetting shit? It's not really my thing. Favorite Feist album?
Well, happy birthday, early birthday to her, Nightmare.
I haven't listened to a lot of albums by Feist. Modest Mouse. There's like one Modest Mouse song I like. In general, they're just not, again, it's just not for me. A lot of popular music that just, or even like reasonably popular music that just isn't for me. Nope, no Modest Mouse actually.
Right, exactly. I was doing the different countdowns. Yeah, that was it. New Year's Eve. Like, I stayed on, I think, for 3+ hours because we had like the East Coast countdown, and then we had Central, then we had Mountain, and then we had Pacific.
Listen to Barney.
Why not The Color
Isaac
Purple?
Rock. You watched Isaac Rock get punched out once? Always fun seeing somebody get punched out.
Really, Pete?
Something fun about that.
Look at Gangsta Peetz. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Peetz. Peetz. Da 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 da. Why are you talking? Why are you talking like that, Peetz? Talking about people getting punched out.
Listen to Barney.
Yeah, we could do that again, Mary.
Isaac Rock. You watched Isaac Rock get punched out once? Always fun seeing somebody get punched out.
For sure, Mary, we will.
Something fun about that.
Sea pepper skew, classic.
Macaroni and cheese. Don't really like it. Ever wear that brown shirt? Never. Doritos? No. When I go into the grocery store again?
Yeah, when you going to the grocery store? After he gets
Maybe,
paid.
okay.
That's when he's going. And of course, he's got to get his sweets right after.
Peach? Yeah, I've tried peaches. They're okay. They're a bit juicy for me. I find peaches a bit juicy. Makes them a little bit messy to eat.
Wait a second. Polly says there was a fight in the Junior A World Hockey Challenge today between Canada West and USA, and the crowd went wild. Was that in Ottawa, Polly, or somewhere else?
I'm about to come. Nope, never heard of them.
You're having your
Like I
champagne?
said, I mean, it's just like eating peaches. Peaches just tend to be messy.
Nice, Sonny.
So I don't really like eating them.
Unless you're talking about the other type of peach.
If I could change anything about my appearance, what would it be? Get rid of this zit. Or this zit scab, I guess. The pit is annoying you.
Oh, it was in Cornwall. Gotcha.
Peaches was the devil in Rocco's Modern Life. Place heated? Yep. Place is heated.
Wow, of all places, they were doing it in Cornwall?
Got it on fairly low. I think I got it at like 14 degrees.
Interesting.
So not too warm. But it's been fine. Belly? Yeah, I do order. Most of the time, I order the groceries. Would I pierce my tongue? No. Would I pierce? Nothing. I don't want any piercings. I have no interest in getting holes in my body.
Well, then again,
I don't want any extra holes in my body.
Then again, he doesn't like needles, right? Hockey games
Haircut by
are.
Brendan Curington. Got piercing tatted in my 20s. It happens. But also on manic episodes. I mean, I know a lot of people love getting piercings and love getting tattoos, but I'll pass.
Yeah, not Peetz. Definitely not Peetz.
Prince Albert? Hell no. No, tattoos and piercings don't repulse me. I'm fine with it on other people. I just have no interest in it for myself.
I see. Polly says Cornwall is actually a hockey town with hotels catered to ice hockey teams. Gotcha.
I don't enjoy needles. I'm not afraid of needles, but I don't like them.
He is afraid of needles. I thought he was transitioning. He is. Well, he still says he is.
You know? Last tattoo is a pug playing the bagpipes. No, Rebecca, that's because I am garbage. I just keep putting it off and keep putting it off and keep putting it off.
Wow.
There's also the fact that, like,
you pierced your own ears, Murray? You're a champ.
I like to sleep in. So, like, by the time that I'm up and, you know, able to go anywhere, It's actually like literally too late to go get the booster.
Excuses.
I never got any boosters. I've just never gotten any boosters. I'm very pro booster. I'm pro vax. Like I am absolutely unequivocally pro vax.
Exactly, Maria. This is what I'm saying. Isn't it weird he doesn't go by she, even though he says he's going to transition? Yeah, but he kind of explained why he doesn't a few days ago.
I'm just kind of trashy myself.
He says that because he's male presenting, he won't change his pronouns yet.
I don't like doing things. I don't like leaving the house, and I don't like getting up early.
QZ says Peetz doesn't like needles, touching meat, people, tacos, working, Elon Musk, Amazon. The list is endless, including Kanye, the Florida governor, Mehmet Oz. As well, he does like touching his own meat, just not any other meat.
I have the 3 shots, and I want to get the flu vaccine. I do want to get my booster before I go visit my mom. If I get a tattoo, I'd want to be the first because that's my birthday. Have I ever tried poppers? No.
He's never tried poppers. Peetz is most likely allergic to air.
Exactly. Yeah, I really don't.
And dislikes happiness. Exactly. Welcome back, Nightmare.
So yeah, I do need to get my booster before I go visit my mom. But
so then he needs to do it now. What is he waiting on?
Up early for it.
He's gonna see his mom in like 2 weeks. He needs to do it now.
What do I think of the people that are vaccinated? I am glad that they aren't. I mean, it depends on the reasonings. It depends on the reason they're not vaxxed. How are you going to get to Cornwall without a ride? Buses exist, Rebecca. There's buses that run back and forth. Got the Johnson & Johnson. I'm still alive, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like the people who are unvaxxed because they just never got around to it, fine. You know, I can understand that. The people who are like just opposed to vaccinations, fuck them. Where's my mom from me? It's like an hour drive. Cornwall Fire something. Yeah, I mean it's like an hour's drive.
What do you think Chantal's going to do with the cats when Peetz moves out? Hopefully, take care of them. I have no idea. I don't even want to think about the stuff that people do to their animals when they just don't care about taking them anymore. I've like heard stories of like people just kicking their animals out and closing the door. Still alive, gal Charlotte. Still here, 2.5 hours in. Almost done. Got a 15 minutes more left to go. Then I call it a night. And then tomorrow is another day.
Bit longer, I think, actually, on a bus. On a bus, I think it's almost on a bus, it's like 4 hours. No buses. Greyhound isn't the only bus that exists.
Finishing strong, exactly.
Why don't I just take the car? Because I don't have a license. I'd rather not go to prison for.
Facts, Ash. I really hope she finds them a loving home and everything.
The train. And again, possibly. shit, yeah, that's why it's so long.
I was about to say 4 hours on the bus.
So here is one problem.
It's gonna stay in going
There's
Montreal.
actually no bus straight from.
You said that before, Peetz. There isn't.
There's no bus that goes straight from Ottawa to Cornwall.
But there's a train, though. Wait a second. Is there a train? There's a train to Castleman and Alexandria, of all places. I've been to Alexandria, Ontario before. All right, let me do a poll. So he's saying there's no bus that goes straight from Ottawa to Cornwall. Might seem strange, but what happens is that when you're close to two big cities, most of the traffic is actually between Ottawa and Montreal. That's actually a big corridor of traffic. A lot of traffic goes from Ottawa to Montreal. So he would have to go Ottawa to Montreal, then Montreal to Cornwall. And then it would stop at the bus would be a mega bus that would stop at a gas station for like semis and cars, but it's mostly semis. And somebody would have to pick him up or he has to Uber. But I believe there's also a bus that stops there as well. Why did I look up Truffle? You're welcome, Debar.
So, actually, no bus. Yeah, so it'd be a train, I guess. So it'd be a train. I'd have to take the train down. So yeah, I mean, bus or a train. I'd have to take the train down to Ottawa or to Cornwall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 5-hour trip.
That is long.
Because it actually goes from Ottawa to fucking Kingston.
Are you serious? How much is it? Is just the drive?
Like, that's the wild thing. It goes to a completely different fucking city before it goes to Cornwall.
The drive is typically an hour if you have a car. Typically an hour.
It is ridiculous how tough it is to get from Ottawa to Cornwall. Just so much train ticket cuts? Yeah. Like, I honestly don't understand the logic. Like, why there's nothing that's just like, get on a bus in Ottawa, get off the bus in Cornwall, or get on the train in Ottawa, get off the train in Cornwall. Like, it's
nothing wrong, Tip Top. Nothing wrong at all. Yeah, I don't know why he's gonna try and take Ottawa to Kingston and then from Kingston to Cornwall. I don't know why you would do that. That's just so illogical. Why would you do that? Are you people? Will Chantal outlive? No, don't say that. You guys should vote no.
I don't know.
Vote no.
Far away as it is, Crowfoot. It's not even all that far.
One of his fans will drive him? No, he would never get in that car.
Like, that's the wild thing. It's not even all that far. It's,
It's not.
It's an hour by car.
All right. The poll was a request, and you people should be voting that BBJ will outlive. Well, actually, that's kind of morbid as well, but, we'll see. We'll see what people think.
So it's not all that bad. Live in Canada, driving is pretty much necessary.
He has no one he knows who would drive him.
You've played enough driving games to know how to drive.
I'm not sure if the uncle has a license, but his mom no longer has a license. His brother never got his license, and his brother's like 41. He had his license, but only a learner's, non-graduated learners. and he never got his full driver's license, and it's lapsed. So his mother, his brother, nor himself, they don't have a license. I'm not sure about his uncle, but who knows?
No, I've barely played any driving games.
Yeah, true, Polly. It's more like an hour and 20 minutes.
I know how to drive.
Where's Aunt Bay? But Aunt Bay isn't his real
People
family.
that don't have a driver's license don't have a driver's license.
Plus, I don't know how she rolls. You know how some people are? You might think they roll one way, but they actually roll another.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to drive, but how much are the tickets? Yeah, it's like $240. $240 each way. Yeah. If you try walking, Jenna, entirely possible it would be fucking quicker than even taking the train. I'll need to look at more stuff, more options, but
oh, you guys are wrong. You guys need to be.
No, my paycheck is gonna be like $2,000.
You guys need to be pro BBJ, okay? Pro BBJ. BBJ is gonna live forever. Let's go. Positive vibes to BBJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into options. You get tired of people telling you to get driver's license? A little bit. Right. Like I said, I'll need to look into some options, but yeah, that is utterly fucking nonsense. Why did I look into this? Because I mean, it's
he didn't care. Cause Chantal would always drive him, so he didn't care at all.
Uber would be cheaper. It might be.
And can somebody please tell him just go from Ottawa to Montreal and then Montreal to Cornwall? But maybe how much would an Uber cost him? Remember how Nader used to take it from Gatineau to Montreal and it would cost him about like $200, $250? Polygon Wrong says the problem is many Cornwall generational people don't drive. All of those East End Cornwall folk don't drive. Exactly.
To say it, but it very well might actually be cheaper to Uber, which sucks. Hey, Elizabeth. I'll drive you if you pay for your airplane tickets. Uber wouldn't be cheaper. I'll need to look into it. I'll need to look into every available option.
Right, pause and pose.
Does my brother drive? Nope.
He doesn't.
He never got it. He never even went for his license.
Exactly.
I did at least get my license. I just let it lapse. Let it expire.
And his mother doesn't drive either. So it's telling me here the taxi fare, if you go to taxi how much for an Uber X would be $78 to $104. I mean, that's not bad. How much would it be for that's actually not bad at all. He could try looking at a rideshare. A rideshare might be best because you could get like a ride between Ottawa and Montreal for like $25, $30. And then you could get one from Ottawa to Cornwall. Maybe somebody will stop off in Kingston and maybe you'll pay like $20 or so and be like, can you just drop me off here in Cornwall? And they might say yes, they might say no. Exactly. See, Polly, you and I are thinking the same thing. There are ride shares available daily from Cornwall to Ottawa. Or you could luck out. There could be some people that are literally going from Cornwall to Ottawa through the rideshare. Or Ottawa to Cornwall, and you could just get lucky on that day. Let me check. I'm going to check right now.
I'd rather not, Elizabeth. I never really liked driving anyway.
All right, I just checked. Tomorrow, there's a ride from Ottawa to Cornwall for $15. On December 27th, somebody's looking for a ride from Ottawa to Cornwall. And so does another person on the 16th. I should take him. Then you can give him life lessons on the drive. You'd never listen to me. What if he explodes?
loved the train system in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland when I lived there. Just cancel on my mom. I want to do that. Like, my plan was to go down on like the 27th or 28th and then come back the next day.
That would be a great live stream. He would probably Google me or something, but like, oh, you're a reactor block.
Take a moose. Clear off the snow? No. Why would I, Rebecca? No one's using the Kia right now. Why would I bother clearing the snow off? You ever have the urge to just break the chain and like really do something right for yourself? Like go to school? Yeah, not really. Anunnaki? I mean, it's not like she could stop me.
Ew.
It's not like she could stop me from using it, but again, I don't have a license, so I'm not going to use the car. I'm not going to drive when I don't have a license.
Polly says, don't let Monty meet Peetz because Peetz will meet Monty.
Get one of those pod things moving and sit in the pod and they'll pick it up and move you.
All right, you all are wrong about this poll. I'm not even going to bother with it. Y'all are too wrong. What about the cats over the holidays? He explained, Lauren G.
Pretty expensive for past $125 a month.
He said that he won't go on Christmas Day because Christmas Day he probably won't make it back for Boxing Day. So he's gonna go maybe a day or two after Christmas and then come back the next day. Even though the cats, you can really leave cats for like a couple of days by themselves as long as they have enough clean water and food, then they should be okay. But somebody needs to tell him there are ride shares out there where he can get a ride.
Yeah, I'll look into more options soon. I'll look into the shit soon. No one with car? Nope. I mean, it's Chantal's mom, but I'd rather not have her drive up to Ottawa so that she can drive me back to Cornwall and then drive me back to Ottawa, and then I'd rather not put her through that.
Right, Tip Top?
Rebecca? I don't have friends, Rebecca.
There are pet sitters that come to your home, but is Peetz willing to shell out some money for that? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't really want to make her drive, 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, 2 days in a row just for me. Did I ever have friends?
Oh, please. Come on, he's a grown man. Let's go. Come on.
Now and then.
At least he could.
Close city to Cornwall, then Uber after. Yeah, like I said, I'll need to look into what options will actually fucking work.
Come on, people. Why is this such a big deal? Peetz is a grown man. Peetz should be able to handle himself.
Hopefully I can find something that isn't...
Chantal should pay for the pet sitter.
With any luck, I can find something that doesn't take 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
Okay, being a car strangers. I prefer to avoid that if possible, Rebecca, but like I said, I'll look into it. I'll look into options. I'll look into shit.
It sounds like he's begging for a ride. Maybe he is. If push comes to
Right.
shove, Aunt Bay is always available.
There's no airport in Cornwall.
Are people really saying he should fly? Really?
Barney? After Christmas. I'd be going, like I said, it'd be like 27th or 28th would be what I'd be planning. Is hitchhiking legal in Canada? Not sure, Linda.
Is what? Hitchhiking? Oh, okay. Why not? He should figure it out. Yeah, there's options.
Vitamins? Nah, I haven't been taking any vitamins.
Do you live close to him? Close enough by Canadian standards.
Yeah, and pick me up and take me.
And Canada is a big country.
Would I try hitchhiking? I'd be reluctant to hitchhike, Linda.
Polygon Wrong says there's an airport, not for large passenger flights, and it's not quite in Cornwall. Which airport is that, Polly?
Jenna, good luck on your journey. Thank you very much, Jenna. Thank you for the super chat, Jenna. Hearts in the chat for Jenna.
All right, where's this airport?
I'm a bit tired.
Is it the Cornwall?
I'm a little bit sire.
Is it the Cornwall Summerston Regional Airport?
Rebecca? I mean, I was pretty sure that I'm pretty sure Canada does have another bus service.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Canada does have other bus services.
Okay, the two main bus services that you have between Ottawa and Montreal would be, or should I just rather say in that area, the triangle is what I call it, Greyhound and Megabus. Megabus is like all over the place with the traveling between Ottawa and Montreal, Montreal and Ottawa, Toronto, Toronto, Ottawa, and Toronto, Montreal. So it's usually Megabus and maybe Greyhound. So he can easily go and get the Megabus. No problem. Or he could just use a rideshare. Rideshare would be easier for him because at least people will go directly from Cornwall or Ottawa to Cornwall and back. But that's if he's lucky he could get a rideshare. If he's lucky. Other than that, he can always take the Megabus. And if that's not appealing, he could take the train. And if that's not appealing, he could always take the Uber.
Other than Greyhound. I just didn't realize that none of them fucking did it. Just realized that none of them went anywhere near Cornwall.
They do go near Cornwall. It's just in a very roundabout way.
Barbara? Yeah, I turned it on a couple weeks ago. I'll try to turn it on again sometime in the next few days. Canceled Greyhound because everyone has a driver's license these days.
You love a train ride?
I mean, my family consists of me, my mom, and my brother. That's the family. Find an easy way to get there? Yeah. And Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls and mac and cheese. Older brother? Yes, older brother. Here's best to Uber the rest of the way. Yeah, something like that. Hey, Elvira. Yeah.
Good answer. Yeah, Peach Cobbler. He should just invite his mom and brother to the villa for Xmas. That would push him to clean and wash Chantal's sheets. He ain't gonna wash Chantal's sheets. He probably would invite them, yeah. And then they go all the way there. Or maybe they're just like him and they don't want to be bothered to go all the way there. They would rather him come to where he's at, which actually worked out for good for him and Chantal, because if Chantal is having to drive Peetz, she just also sees her family and then they pack it up and then go back home. But now that Chantal's not around, it's now a very difficult situation for him. That is, not for other people, but for him.
Tired, so I think I'm going to end the live here. So, thanks for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow.
And that is it. Smash that like button,
So,
people. He's back
bye,
tomorrow,
everybody.
and so will I. And that's it for Peetz. And that is it. This guy's never gonna make it to Mars. Wow, we're in 2 hours 45 minutes plus, and we're done with the Peetz stream for another night. I guess I'll see people tomorrow. I'm gonna do a Monty after dark, probably in the morning, so we can talk about a lot of things. So join me if you want to. If not, you can always listen. Yeah, we haven't talked in a while, so let's get started. Other than that, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to tell you to smash the like button. Take care of yourself, be safe, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you around another time. Also, check out my 90 Day Fiance channel if you want to check it out, if you want something different than Peetz and Chantal and DLF and Shiny and ALR. Then check that out. I'll give you the link right now. Here we go. All right. There you go. All right. So, everybody, thank you so much. I'll see you around. Take care of yourselves. Good night or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Good evening. Have a good one. Bye bye.